And hello, folks. We're ending the week and starting the weekend here in Central Louisiana with a beautiful view from Rapides Regional Medical Center there. Again, looking north toward the Curtis Coleman Bridge. Red River behaving itself under a clear sky and very comfortable. Well, very little humidity for today. Hello, Gina and LaSalle Parish. We got you covered with our CAM network as well, and we're seeing pretty much the same sky, mostly clear and beautiful. Now, stay with me for a few minutes. I'll be talking about a few things here. Enjoy the mornings. You loved it this morning. If you were out early, I got plenty of that left in the forecast. Rain chances. Well, I will have a rain chance, but I've got to go beyond the 7-day forecast to see it. And the tropics. Jerry's out there and he's not cooperating in a good way. All right, so I'll have some details about that. Let's go first of all to the radar. Local radar not showing any rainfall today. It's a 0% day. It's too dry and stable for any rain. See a little bit way off to the east of us with a developing coastal low storm that will have significant impacts from the mid-Atlantic states up north, perhaps even into New England. So here it is taking shape. A little front moving across the northern portion of the country. You see moisture from a southern Pacific system. I believe that's Priscilla. That moisture trailing up into the southwestern states, even into the central Rockies there. And following that path, there's going to be some heavy rainfall in some of those locations. Now, coming back to the south, we're checking out these areas. There's another system there, tropical system there in the eastern Pacific. Looks like a little energy there off the southwest coast of Florida, around the Keys there. That may be the beginnings of that coastal storm. So you can see the extensive area of clouds extends up in toward the mid-Atlantic already. Much of that would be high-level moisture, but it's taking shape. And then there's Jerry out to the southwest, southeast of there. So let's get back home for a future cast. I got the whole weekend planned out for you. First of all, I'll start with Friday evening football with no issue. Beautiful football weather out there for tonight here in Central Louisiana. Going into tomorrow morning, the mid-morning grocery shopping, that drudgery, beautiful weather. And I hope it's as beautiful inside as it is outside. And then Saturday, you got maybe some work to do at the deer camp. Mid-afternoon, no issues there. We'll have a warm sun, though. And then going into Saturday evening, your reward, entertainment. We've got no issues there. Don't have to worry about storms or bad weather. And same thing for church, mid-morning, Sunday. No issues there. Pretty good forecast all the way around for the weekend, folks. I hope you enjoy it. So let's get with Tropical Storm Jerry there. Let's check out the latest path. There's not much change in this. I think the recurvature process is beginning this weekend, and we can already see kind of a little bit of a northerly turn even in the latest data. Notice that one thing there is that we don't see a hurricane symbol here. National Hurricane Center has backed off on that for Tropical Storm Jerry. So it's 230 miles north of the northern Leeward Islands, moving to the north-northwest, 340 degrees. Remember earlier it was 320, 300. So yeah, it's beginning very early stages of the recurvature process at 15 miles an hour. Maximum sustained winds, only 50. It was 65, I believe, at this time yesterday. The pressure is up. So we've got a weaker storm than we did yesterday. And recurvature begins this weekend. Again, this is the early process of it happening now. Portions of the northern leewards are being affected by trailing bands, though, with some gusty wind and heavy rainfall. As far as the storm being weaker, a little change in strength is expected, so it's no longer expected to become a hurricane. And there are three guys teaming up against that. Vertical wind shear is too strong. The environment that Jerry is moving into is not as unstable as it was. And so there are marginal sea surface temperatures and all those factors, I think, should keep Jerry now off hurricane strength. Let's get back home now with our 7-day forecast. These readings in the mornings, these readings are pretty typical for mid-October and early October here, and the time frame that this 7-day forecast covers. The daytime highs are warm. Certainly, we got a couple of days explicitly of 90, got a couple of 89s there in the forecast. So yeah, that's pretty warm for this time of year. But at least the humidity won't be tough. Now, if you look for Thursday and especially into Friday, you'll notice minimum temperatures beginning to creep back into the 60s. Okay, even though low 60s Friday, is still in the 60s, and a little bit of an increase in clouds. That is a telltale sign, some subtle signs of maybe a little change that would be coming. So I did come up with a 9-day forecast for you. So here's 2 extra days to cover it next weekend. So partly cloudy Saturday. I did put in a 20% on Saturday, still pretty warm. That 69 for Saturday night. Sunday morning is unseasonably warm as we get into past the midpoint of October, and scattered showers and a few thunderstorms certainly in the forecast there for Sunday, as well as some moisture and maybe a little system to kind of trigger that moisture. All right, so hope, at least there's hope, as it's been said. At least there's a chance. All right. So Nick Mickels will be back with you tomorrow. I'll be back in the PM hours with my stream. And we both thank you deeply for your support for Cenla Weather and watching our little weathercast here that we do. All right, take care and have a safe but fun Saturday.